Marines have been neutralized. Scanning for additional threats.
What's going on? Sir? Stay calm, Ensign. Everyone stay calm.
No threats found. The bridge is now secure.
Cooperate or die.
Hands off the consoles. We're all listening, my lord.
I can handle this, Lieutenant. I'm Captain Revenant Orzik. I'm pretty sure I know what this is about. For the record, I take complete responsibility for my actions.
Captain Orzik, I'm told you disobeyed a direct order from Grand Moff Kilran.
Yes, I had no idea he'd respond this brutally. He must want the Brental Star's passenger pretty badly. Maybe he just hates me. The Black Talon would be destroyed chasing a battleship. I fought in the war before and I'll fight again, but I don't do suicide missions.
Now, this is a critical decision in our Flashpoint. We have to decide whether we want to save the captain and use his experience to help us out in this situation, or kill him in true Sith fashion.
Suicide was deciding you could ignore your superiors.
Oh.
The captain's dead! The captain's dead.
Shut up! You have our attention, my lord. What would you have us do?
Let this be a lesson. Your only hope for survival is complete and utter loyalty.
Yes, my lord.
Yes, my lord.
In accordance with Article 27A of the Imperial Code of Military Conduct, command of this vessel has been lawfully transferred. New orders are being downloaded to your consoles. Priority 1, intercept the Brental Star.
Bakara, do as the droid says and prepare to jump to light speed.
Emerging from hyperspace now. One Thranta-class warship on the scanners. Powering up.
Enemy is firing. Turbo lasers, missiles, and what looks like transport pods. I'm not sure.
The pods are a distraction. Return fire. Aim for their power generators. So long as they're damaged and we're not, we have the advantage.
Lieutenant, Captain Silas, sir. Engineering is reporting blaster fire. They just cut out.
I wasn't expecting much from the Imperial military, but you are a sad bunch.
Damn it! It must be some sort of boarding action. If they're in engineering, they could destroy this ship. With due respect, I recommend you lend a hand down there.
Time to go to work.
I'll notify security.
And don't worry, we won't let those Republic scum get away.
So what you just witnessed was the first ever multiplayer dialogue system in an MMO. You may have noticed in the beginning, the Sith warrior was responding to the questions, but later on, you actually saw the bounty hunter, and that's an interactive system that the players experience when you're grouped up in a conversation. Now, the decision you just made will have a dramatic impact on many aspects of gameplay. So you chose to kill the captain, and this will affect the enemies that you encounter, how your character levels up, and even how your companions may react to you, in addition to the rewards that you'll get as well. So there are many factors that are influenced by every decision you make in the game. Those of you that were paying special attention may also have noticed that we got some dark side points based on our decision to kill the captain. If you have played Knights of the Old Republic or previous BioWare games, you know this can have an impact on your character and their abilities as well. So now let's take a look and see what teamwork looks like in Star Wars: The Old Republic. So for those of you that have ever dreamed of mowing down Republic troopers by the scores as Darth Vader and Boba Fett, this is your chance.
Blast them!
And there you see that force charge again, the warrior's ability to be able to close gaps quickly and get in close with the enemy. And some nice teamwork here with the bounty hunter using the flamethrower for crowd control so the warrior can mop up. We can see these drop pods can be pretty dangerous, able to actually breach the hull of the ship and drop off Republic troopers. And here we see a classic Darth Vader move, the Force Choke.
Drop your weapons and surrender.
And there you see that the Sith warrior actually has some crowd control abilities of his own, able to use some Force lightning there to immobilize groups of opponents. Now in the background, what you're going to see here is a higher level bounty hunter ability called Death from Above, where the bounty hunter actually uses his jetpack to get above the enemies and rain down fire with his blasters and rockets. We can see these Republic assault droids have made it deep into the heart of the ship. In the background, you may notice there seems to be some kind of funky lock on the door there. Hopefully the bounty hunter will have some tools that will allow us to get through that door if we need to.
Can anyone read me? This is engineering. We have an emergency. Please respond. The droid locked us out of the control room. They're sabotaging the engine.
And definitely we do need to make it through to help out the engineers. Just our luck, it looks like the bounty hunter does indeed have some tools that'll help us make it through the door there. Always nice to travel with somebody that has explosives on their person. And here again you see our Star Wars heroic combat in action. You can see the warrior able to jump into a group of enemies and deflect blows from multiple angles, all while delivering attacks of his own. Now the captain of the ship warned us there was a particularly powerful Jedi that was on the Republic ship, so we've got to keep our eyes open for any sort of activity that would indicate we're up against some Jedi here. Nice sleep dart in the background there. It's good teamwork by the bounty hunter. Aha, and here we have our first lightsaber on lightsaber battle. We've got a Jedi Padawan, not a full-fledged Jedi. Let's see how our Sith warrior fares against this target. Finishes him with an impale. They're not too difficult, but it sounds like they're not done with us yet. They're breaking through this bulkhead in the center of the ship.
Hold position. Don't let anyone through.
Aha, and it looks like the Jedi Knight has actually come to us. So he's come off of his own ship to attack us. We're not going to have to go after him. He'll definitely provide a much greater challenge. He'll have force powers of his own to use against us, as well as a lightsaber. And you may also notice he has the ability to deflect blaster bolts, just like our Sith warrior.
I've beaten worse than you.
Unfortunately, it doesn't look like he's as successful deflecting flamethrowers as he is blaster bolts. You can see a much more difficult battle here. Only teamwork can overcome this foe. And he's finished. Well, of course, what great RPG would be complete without great loot? So let's see what we get from killing this Jedi Knight. And of course, the only thing that could be better than one lightsaber is two. So there you have it, your first ever look at gameplay in Star Wars: The Old Republic.